In this section, we are going to talk about environmental impact of plastic. A few things that you should remember: polymers have carbon and hydrogen. Carbon to carbon, carbon to hydrogen is very strong covalent bond, so you cannot easily break it. Therefore, we cannot decompose them easily. You cannot dump them in a landfill and hope they get degraded. Also, one other thing you should remember: polyvinyl chlorides. Remember, they had structure of vinyl, which was an ethene. Instead of one hydrogen, you had a chlorine, and this would link up together, goes through addition polymerization, and this would have make your polyvinyl. PVC, you cannot burn it because at elevated temperature it produces hydrogen chloride, which becomes part of acid rain. You should be able to balance any equation given to you, especially combustion reactions. If you have carbon, hydrogen, you produce carbon dioxide. If it's a complete combustion, you also produce water, and this Cl is going to mix with hydrogen and give you hydrogen chloride. And then you try to balance the oxygen, so you have 3 atoms of oxygen. Therefore, I take 1.5 or 3/2. Now, if it's at low temperature, PVC produces something known as dioxin. Dioxin has a heterocyclic structure of a 6-member ring and double bond here, and I'm going to get into it. It's one of those resistant pollutants that causes cancer, and we don't want it in our food chain. So PVC cannot be burned because it produces hydrogen chloride at elevated temperature. At low temperature, it gives us another toxic known as dioxin. Also, we have plasticizers that are extremely volatile, and they get released to the environment. To continue, one major issue we have, especially with our oceans, large number of plastic are dumped there, and they're not going anywhere. What happens? They get broken down into smaller pieces, and marine animals, they take them instead of food, and they get poisoned and they die. We also have this notion of persistent organic pollutants, such as dioxin and PCB that I'm going to elaborate on. It gets into our food chain, and it's extremely carcinogenic, causes cancer.